It's not a shock, but I just hate it. I just hate it so much for her. I hate to see my baby in pain. It has been a crazy week.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
We need less, we need more organization. I made a lot of progress. I decluttered a ton. This is my she shed. Hello. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and we just pulled up to the hospital and we're gonna run in and get some x-rays. I hope it is a run-in situation and not a long wait. We'll see what happens. But earlier this week, we got orders for spine and hip x-rays for Lucy from the PMR doctor. It has been a crazy week. These x-rays are kind of routine, but also I noticed last week that I just saw her at a different angle from behind and she didn't have a shirt and I could just tell she was just leaning to one side, and I got worried and obviously got the ball rolling. I got orders to go to orthopedics, but we also had this appointment with PMR, so I wanted to talk to her about it, and here we are. We're gonna get some x-rays. I was gonna do this on Thursday, but I realized I have never had Robin with me when I'm taking Lucy to get x-rays, which is not an uncommon thing, honestly. She had x-rays earlier this month, which it's something that I worry about, but at the same time, like, we have to do what we have to do, you know? And I realized I do not know how I would juggle having two kids in an x-ray situation because I don't know. I just don't want Lucy to be by herself, but obviously Robin can't come in. So anyway, that's why we're doing it on a Saturday. Luckily, they have hours open where you can just run in and get it done. It has been a crazy week. Maybe I'll tell you more about it later because we got to go in, but like, we've been to urgent care this week. We've been to the ER this week. We've been to PMR. We've been to all of our regular therapy appointments and we've had so many curveballs outside of all of that stuff. It's just been nonstop crazy. Like, I don't know at what point you stop calling it a curveball when it's just your everyday life. But it has been a crazy week. We're all okay now, but it's just been a lot this week. I feel like I always say that. Please excuse me if that is like always my intro, but we're gonna run in and get some x-rays and then have a fun weekend. Hopefully have a relaxing weekend, you know? Oh, she's ready. Okay, Lucy and I are back. The x-rays went smoothly. The whole scoliosis check is definitely a different process than what we've done in the past, and she's had a million x-rays. I've been there for every single one of them, and it's more hands-on. It takes longer, more positions, more pictures, all of that. And did her hips as well. They were super helpful. Everything went smoothly. We did have to wait longer than I expected because there were hardly any people in the waiting room. I thought there was going to be more than usual, and we're usually there like on weekday mornings. On a Saturday, surprisingly, there was basically no one. Now we're back. We just had milk, regrouping, getting it all together. And Grant and Robin are gonna join us. We're gonna get in the car and we're gonna go to IKEA. A couple of days ago, I made an order. I need a new mat for Lucy. Our mat has been through it all. We need a new one. And when I made that order, I realized I kind of want to go in and shop. I really want to look at the kids stuff specifically, maybe some storage stuff for toys, but also I really want to look at the little kid like tables and chair sets. For whatever reason, that is just something I've always really looked forward to. I feel like it's such a cute thing for kids, and my mom had a really cute chair and table set that was little and she would keep it out, and like, I don't know, it's just the cutest thing to me, and I want to look at what IKEA has. And we're just gonna walk around for a little bit before nap time. Whoa, it just got dark. So we're gonna get all loaded up in the car. It is so hot. I started sweating like immediately in that parking lot. So we're gonna do round 2 right now in the IKEA parking lot on a Saturday afternoon. The ideas I have, I really question myself sometimes. Okay, so I'm very tempted by this. This is the mat that I ordered. We're gonna pick up, and now I'm thinking we might need 2, but I really want this. Okay, the other thing I've really been excited for our kitchen sets. I really wanted to get one for Robin's first birthday, but from what I read, it was a little too early, and I feel like this one is so cute, and it got all the food you could ever want. Look at how adorable. We found all the kid table and chair options, and they are all so precious. I can't take it. I want every single one of them, especially this one. This one comes with a table and 2 chairs. But all of these chairs, I just can't get over it. Okay, I'm thinking this could be the answer to toys in the living room, because we're always gonna have toys in the living room. But like, we could put them away someday. Maybe, possibly. This thing is huge. The one thing I really wanted, it's not here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We're loading up. Look at the wheel of our cart. It's like a tumbleweed of hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've been home for a minute. The girls are napping. We had lunch. We relaxed for a minute. And what I really need to be doing is straightening up the house and folding laundry. I have so much laundry to fold, so much stuff to put away right now because Grant's aunt and cousin are coming over to visit tonight. Grant's aunt hasn't met Robin yet. I'm so excited for them to meet, excited for them to come over and visit and everything. That's why I want to like get the house together a little bit. I mean, I know they don't care. I know no one cares, but like, I just have to do it, you know? But what I'm gonna do right now is show you what we got at IKEA, maybe catch up a bit, I don't know. So this is the thing that made me wanna do an IKEA order in general. It's like a tumbling mat, I think that's what they call it. This one's like pink and red, which is a color combination I absolutely love. I actually ended up getting 2, so it'll be a wider surface. And actually we got to talking, and that mat, her last mat, might actually not be ruined. So we have a lot of mats right now, but honestly, we could use them all. I also got this little storage container. I'm gonna put bibs in here. I did a major organization project last week. This huge drawer that has just like tons of bottles, feeding stuff, medicine, like all kinds of like baby toddler stuff. And a lot of it needed to go, and it felt so good to reorganize it and put a lot of snacks. It just like, it made it like a hub, so I'm not running all over everywhere, and this is gonna help. I love IKEA so much. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know if everybody feels like this. Like, I feel like people complain about IKEA a lot, and ever since I was a kid, like the first time I was introduced to IKEA, I don't know if it was new in the area. I'm sure it was not new, but it was new to me, and I was just like, this is amazing. And to this day, I'll walk around and be like, I want to live there. I want to live there. Like in their little like setups. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just love IKEA, and I've always loved IKEA. I also got this storage bag, and I think this is only like $1.99. And my vision for this is for it to hold extra sheets that aren't fitting in my current organization. It just completely zips open, and it kind of gets wet. It's perfect for sheets. You'll just have to take my word for it. We also got some spoons. We already have some spoons like this. They work well, and I feel like I'm misplacing. How am I misplacing spoons? I don't know, but we got an extra, what, 4. The colors are so cute, and we have the bowls and the plates, and I think you can get cups too. There's a bunch of different stuff, and they're all cute colors. Okay, and I also found this bag. It's like a heavy duty storage bag. I was thinking blankets. Actually, to be honest, I don't have a fully formed plan for this bag, but I could not resist it. I just have like this unending need for like storage solutions. I should resist the urge, but I went for it, and I know I will find something to go in this bag. It might end up just being other bags, but we don't have to talk about it. We also got these bowls. They're like very shallow, wide bowls. There's these bowls that Grant has had the entire time I've known him. I think we're down to like 2 of them at this point, and they're like his perfect item. He loves these bowls because they're very shallow. It's a cross between a plate and a bowl. And every time I find one where I'm like, oh, this could be a replacement, like we could get more, like I'm always looking for like the perfect like replacement for him, because we've never been able to find those exact ones before. And finally I pointed these out at IKEA, and he was like, yes, those could be the replacement. So here, you can look at the name. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. They're not a pretty color. Okay, last thing. Am I gonna open this? I do not really know what I should do right now. Oh, I need scissors. No, I don't. Here's the thing about me and Grant as parents. I think we just have like the same eye for kids stuff, and it can go the wrong way fast. The second we laid eyes on this thing, we're like, we have to have that. And I think it was like $20. It was strangely inexpensive, but it's a little like circus tent. And obviously it folds down to almost nothing. Like, it's the cutest thing. It's probably gonna be super, oh my goodness. Oh, there's more to it than I thought. This is so cute. It's just like a little fort. It's surprisingly big. I hope they love it. Obviously, we loved it. We'll have to see what the reaction is once we put it together. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's like a tent. Surprise, surprise. In case you didn't see in the store, this is what it looks like. Okay, so totally made a mess with that. I'm gonna have to deal with that later, put it together later. I wanna see the girls' reaction to it, but I need to go straighten up, at least straighten up the living room. I feel like that will satisfy me. Okay, we'll talk soon. Oh my gosh, the thunder. It's not raining, it's just very intensely thundering right now. Anyway, it is Sunday and it has been a very messy morning. It's been a hectic morning. We've been very derailed. We didn't go to church this morning. We actually planned on not going to church last night because Robin seems like she's not feeling so good. Like, visit with the family, great, we had a good time. And then after that, Robin just seemed kind of off, and we're like, okay, let's just rest tomorrow, especially considering the fact that we have an intensive this coming week, another intensive. I'm sure it seems like we do intensives every 5 minutes, but it's just how the vlog schedule has worked out. I think the last one was right before an intensive. Anyway, we're about to do another intensive for Lucy, so we just wanted to have like an easy day leading into that. Anyway, so we're in Lucy's room right now because I want to work on our toy situation. Yesterday, I was looking at that big toy chest, like the huge drawer at IKEA. They were sold out, and then I was thinking about it more this morning, and I realized what I need is not a huge bottomless pit toy chest. I need less toys out and probably less toys in general. I need to clean out the toy situation. I need to get more organized, and I want to try a toy rotation. So I don't know if you've heard about it, but I feel like I've seen a lot of moms on social media talk about toy rotation. Basically, you just have a limited number of toys out at a certain time and you switch them out like every week, every month, every whenever. I think obviously I'd leave their absolute favorite stuff out all the time, but you're just switching things out so they're not overwhelmed with the huge amount of toys you have, or they're just like not getting bored and switching a million times. I just feel like I've heard about it so many times and heard so many people say good things about it. It's worth a try. And I'm thinking this big storage shelf situation. So I used to have these shelves in Lucy's old closet in Dallas in our old house, but they never fit in her current closet. But I told Grant what I wanted this morning, and he went out and he got an extra piece of wood to make the little shelf longer so we can fit this shelf into her closet and still have room below it. And we're gonna, fix it into the closet so it won't fall, and I'll be able to better organize her toys, because I didn't even get a shot of the before, but you can imagine it was absolute chaos in there because it's just like one shelf and everything was just on top of everything, and I had some baskets but way too much stuff to even fit into those baskets, and it's just I need more vertical organization, and it was all just kind of like stacked on the floor basically. So we need more organization and just have less out in the living room at a time. That's the plan, that's the goal, that's the dream. So right now I have all the toys that were in the closet out. I need to unwrap these shelves, and the shelf that Grant added onto in the closet is still drying. He used glue and then nails, and it's still got clamps on it. So I do not think it's time for me to put anything in there. So I'm just gonna work on everything out here, see what I can get done. I know I can make some progress. Okay, so here's what we've got going on toy-wise, everything that came out of the closet. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna try to declutter and get stuff arranged in here. I'm pretty sure I originally put this together when I was pregnant. I think it was kind of frustrating to put together, but at the same time, I like a puzzle like this. So it's kind of fun. Goodbye, plastic. Donations bag. I've been looking for her. One basket empty. Progress. Can I not be sentimental about a step stool? This little IKEA step stool type thing actually helped Lucy learn how to sit independently. Like, she was on the cusp, but she was getting there for sure. But using this in therapy, and I got this one at IKEA to use at home too, I feel like it really, really helped her. And I just remember, like, I so specifically remember having her sit next to the couch on this little seat and like taking pictures of her and being like so nervous because like I wanted to like have one hand on her, and like she was getting it and it was so exciting. And like, this is a little step stool from IKEA and I don't want to get rid of it. Crazy, I know. I have actually collected a surprising amount for donations. Like, this bag is getting heavy. It wasn't easy, but I'm proud of myself. I've actually made a good amount of progress. Okay, so Lucy is typically not a fan of letting me do her hair, but today she let me braid it, and I cannot get over how cute it is. All right, it's officially nap time, so I'm bringing my donation bag out into the living room. So since we're on the topic of toys that we probably don't need, let's put together the circus tent while the girls are napping so that when they wake up, they can see it. It'll be a surprise, and I'm hoping they love it. We'll see. I think this should be easy to put together, but who knows? There are a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm determined to make this happen during nap time, so just letting you know. There we go. Okay, this is super easy. I love this. I think this is a little bit bigger than I remember it being. I could fit in here. Sorry girls, this is my new clubhouse. This is my she shed. Hello. We're missing something very essential, the flag. Ta-da! It is done. I have to win. Okay, so I do fit. I had to try it out. I feel like they're gonna love it. If they don't love it, I'm gonna have some questions. Okay, and look, there's like little Velcro tabs where you can open up your little front door. Okay, clearly I'm fascinated with this thing, but we'll see what the girls think. I'm gonna take it out there. Okay, I decided I wanted to get some steps in, watch my show, then we'll talk. I'm on the last episode and I'm so sad. Okay, so I just did like 10 minutes walking on the treadmill, so I didn't finish the episode and I'm so sad. I'm on the last episode of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show. I don't think that's what it's called, but it's on Netflix if you haven't watched it. This is probably totally old news by the time this vlog is coming out, but I think there's only 2 seasons total. It's a lot like that other show, Cheer, on Netflix. That was another really fun show to watch. I don't know why, but shows like that are just like, they're so fun to watch. Obviously not too deep, but at the same time, it just kind of like gets you in the emotions because you're just rooting for everyone and all of them are working so hard. It's like their lifelong dream and they're finally making it and having so much fun, and it's so hard and they're just like putting their whole life into it. I don't know, it just makes me so happy to see them like working together and making it happen, even though it's like the craziest thing ever. Actually, let me ask you while we're on the topic, what are you guys watching? Like, what's a good like walking on the treadmill, working out, like not too deep kind of show that you guys are watching? Because I'm about to need another show. Okay, real quick, I want to give you guys an update on the Oura ring. We talked about it last vlog. It's been several weeks. I've had some experience. There are pros, there are cons. First off, the pros, it is definitely motivating me to focus more on getting steps in, and I have been making a point to hop on the treadmill and do just quick little walks, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and get some more steps in, because just I am really good about sticking to my scheduled workouts, but outside of that, like a lot of times I'm just like sitting with the girls or going to appointments and sitting still, and I'm not getting a ton of steps in, and I really want to improve that. So it has been motivating there. It's also been motivating just to see my total sleep overall and just keep tracking that and keep motivated on trying to improve it. The con so far is it is confusing and it does get me in my head. So last week there were like 3 days where it was giving me like minor signs and major signs, and basically what that means is it's telling you that there's something going on with your body. They can't say exactly what. It could be stress, it could be that you're getting sick, it could be something with your cycle, it could be a bunch of different things, but basically it's just telling you like your vitals are off. And really all the last week and even now, like 3 different measurements have been in the red, and it's telling me like take a rest, there's something going on. and I have no idea what. And so it just keeps me thinking like, what's going on? The weird thing is earlier this week when I was getting those like major signs, I noticed that I had a pretty serious rash down my middle, like down my stomach and my chest. And I think it's related to lupus. That is something different that has started happening within the last year. Like before that, I would always get it on my face, on my wrist, on my ankles. And then now I'm seeing more rash here, but it's like it comes and goes. So I don't know if the Oura ring is picking up something with my lupus that I'm not totally aware of, or maybe I'm just so used to it that I don't feel like something's going on. Like I do think that is totally possible with me. I think that I do kind of like downplay stuff and I'm like, I'm fine, but like maybe I'm not. I don't know, but it definitely has gotten in my head in that way. But I'm just giving it time right now and just I'm gonna see what happens if I can come out of this like funk, and like my temperature's up and my heart rate and my readiness, like all this stuff is in the gutter right now. Like all the scores are looking really bad, but I'm not sick. So I'm just gonna give it some time and see what happens. Like overall, I do feel that I like it and I like looking at the information. But just as I predicted, I don't like that like little negative thing in the back of my head. Like it's saying something's going on, but I don't really know what it is. But I don't know, maybe it's gonna make me more aware and more in tune with what's actually going on, and maybe look more into the lupus stuff, because I feel like I've been doing well with it, but I guess not. I don't know. And while we're on the topic, I wanna say thank you to you guys that shared your experience with the Oura ring in the last vlog. It was very encouraging. And now I wanna ask you guys, how do you fix your readiness score if it is in the gutter? Because I genuinely do not feel like I'm sick. Okay, it's about time for the girls to wake up, so let me go get busy.
You wanna go inside, Lucy? Let's try it out. Let's see what's going on in here. Come inside, Miss Bobbins. Oh, wow. Hey, what is this place? Let me see you, Luna.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Surprise me.
Surprise.
Here she comes. This pom-pom's gonna get you. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, back to the closet. It's all cleaned up and the shelf is ready to put the organizer in. Okay, here's where we're at with the closet. I am kicking myself for not getting a before because we came a long way today. There's still a lot of work to do. I still have this whole basket that's just gonna have to go in front of the shelves, which is not ideal. And I also have some spaces. I need to reorganize stuff from the living room in here, but I'm really happy with how it's looking. I made a lot of progress. I decluttered a ton, so I'm feeling really good about it. All right, so it's the end of the night. I'm about to get ready for bed. I've got everybody packed up, everything for Robin, Lucy, me, right by the door, ready to go out. We've got that early time slot for our intensive again, so we've got to get out super early. Robin's gonna be staying with my mom during the therapy sessions. I'm so grateful for that, and I know Robin has such a good time with my mom. I'm so glad they get to like have that quality time, and I'm so excited to see everything Lucy does this week. I'll definitely update you guys on Instagram along the way if you don't follow me over there. Just getting to witness how hard she works during these intensives is unreal. Like she just always has such a positive attitude and she gives it her all. And like, I mean, if somebody brought me to a 2-hour workout days in a row, I'd be pretty upset. And she just gives it her all. Her strength and her perseverance is just remarkable. I'm just so proud of her because she fights through everything. And earlier, Grant and I looked at her results for the x-rays that she had yesterday, and she does have scoliosis. And I don't know why, but you know, the EOE and now the scoliosis, like these new diagnoses, it just, for whatever reason, it's hitting me really hard. I just hate to see one more thing put on her. I hate to see something else that is keeping her uncomfortable, in pain. It just kind of kills me. Like I don't even really want to get into it because I was like bawling about it earlier, and I just need to turn it around and, you know, get it together because we've got a lot to do this week. And I am so proud of her, and she does fight through everything. And I don't know, it just kills me. We're gonna go to orthopedics. We're gonna get it sorted out, take the next steps, figure it out. You know, she was at risk for scoliosis. It's not a shock, but I just hate it. I just hate it so much for her. I hate to see my baby in pain, uncomfortable. One more thing, I just hate it. I hate it for her. And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, with everything she's been through, this feels like not a huge thing, but I don't know, I feel like I've been tough all along the way, and I'm just not being tough anymore for whatever reason, and I hate that. But we're gonna have a good week. Lucy's gonna work hard. I'm excited about this opportunity. I don't know, I hate to leave this on a negative note. We're gonna be okay. Lucy's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm just, I don't know, it's just hitting me hard. Oh, you know what I can say? For other rare disease moms out there, these are the perfect pajamas. I actually saw another mom on Instagram. Her name's Minnie. I'll link her down below. She linked these pajamas, and they're actually from Walmart, and they're super comfy, covered in zebras, very appropriate. So other rare disease moms, you know what's up. I'll link these down below if you want to check them out. They are really comfy. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. I love you. Bye.